San Francisco is home to a non-native tropical parrot species. They first appeared on Telegraph Hill somewhere around the 80s with their green bodies polka dotted in scarlet speckles and cream-colored rings around their eyes. They are originally native to Latin America, but held as pets, they either escaped or were released, and now years later, the cherry-headed conures thrive inside of the city. When they come by perched on the telephone poles, I call out to them. My great-grandparents were the first of the flock to arrive in San Francisco. My family is originally from Chihuahua, Mexico, from colossal copper canyons, from mountain marigolds, from thick trenzas heavy with history. This is a place that I have only ever known through stories, through echoes along a 4-generation-wide valley. When the parrots come by, I wonder, do they ever dream of places that they've never been to? Do they long for a place that they do not know? Do they only know who they are through reciting songs and tales? The cherry-headed conures have their own distinct dialect. Their language is so distinct that they cannot communicate with other conures outside of the city. My great-grandmother was the only remaining fluent Spanish speaker alive on my father's side, and with all of our indigenous languages nearly extinct, she is an endangered species that I try to protect through flashcards and phone calls and conversations, and I wonder, do the parrots ever ache for their mother tongue? Does it hurt to be unable to communicate with those that came before you? I open my lips to let words take flight, and only broken-winged Spanglish crashes across the cement. What is a bird who cannot fly, or a mouth that fails to morph words into sound? Mi bisabuela was an hija americana belonging to 2 different lands. Mi bisabuela was an hija mexicana shaped by the colonial hands, so I morph into otherworldly shapeshifter. My tongue performs a balancing act, singing a song for a place that only seems to exist in the past. We are pajeros that cannot fly back home. But you see, my great-grandparents shed their feathers to build an American nest, but this nest still reflects quick glimpses of copper canyons. My great-grandparents shed their feathers to build an American nest, but this nest is built in remembrance. In this house, we trade traditions, tell stories, recall recipes, perform limpias. In this house, we keep our history tucked beneath nos alas, beat our wings to a familiar ritmo. And when I hear those familiar voices and sounds, without a doubt, I know how to fly back home. Thank you.
Yeah!